Okay, today we're doing a fitment on a 2024 Ford Mustang. This is a GT, but whether you have the GT or EcoBoost, you can get the performance pack, and this one happens to have it. This aggressive or taller spoiler is one of the signs that you do have a performance pack if you're not sure. And under, if you have your window sticker under optional equipment, it'll show GT performance package there. This particular fitment we're doing is going to have to be offset because in the center of the vehicle there's a sensor, and there's a package that Ford put out for 24 in its equipment group 401A, and it has the Ford CO-PILOT360 Assist Plus. So what that means is that your particular model, if you have this package, will have a sensor in the center of your vehicle, which is going to go off if you try to mount your bracket in the center. Now every Mustang has that block there, but not every Mustang is going to have that particular package where there's a sensor behind there that's active, and if you try to mount in the center and it's saying that there's something blocking that, then you know that you need to mount it off to the side here. But also this one, again, this one has this performance pack, and one of the ways to tell is that on left and right the spoiler juts out a little bit more than the base model. If you look at a base model here, you can see on the side that the spoiler is pretty much even all the way across, and on the GT it sticks out here on the driver and passenger side. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the fitment. And again, this one's going to be mounted on the driver's side.
Okay, so we're going to remove the screw. If you're looking at the car, just right of center, and then the one just right of that, or the driver's side. So we're going to take our 7mm socket and remove the factory screws. We will not be reusing these factory screws. They're not long enough because we got to space the bracket down to clear the spoiler. So we're just going to set those off to the side. Alright, once we get those out, we're going to grab our base plate and our mounting hardware. We're going to take our 4.2 by 35, push it through the base plate, our 5/16 spacer, and our fender washer. And again, the fender washer is because of where the screw goes in, it's not really even, and it makes the bracket cock. So by putting that fender washer on there, it pretty much eliminates that problem. Start that one, and then we'll go ahead and do the exact same thing. Screw through the base plate, if I can hang on to it. Then the spacer, and then the fender washer. And we're going to take our 7mm socket, secure the base plate. And again, these are going into metal J-clips. It's not just going into plastic. So don't be afraid to tighten it up. I'm using a 1/4-inch drive ratchet and just grabbing it by the head, but as you can see, I'm still giving it a pretty good turn. When you're done, that should be nice and solid. Then we're going to put the front plate on. I'm going to insert it into the tubes, pull the pull pin so we can get the rods by it, and just push it until it clicks into place.
Okay, yeah, and a good disclaimer is, I know it seems obvious, but make sure those spacers and the fender washers go up against your car. So that screw should go through the bottom, washer on top of that base plate, and fender washer, and those will be going up against your car. Okay, there's the side. And as you can see, because of that sensor in the center there, we're having to mount it off to the side, the driver's side. Just put your license plate on the front plate there and you're done.
We're going to now show you how to mount the license plate to the front bracket. You're going to take your plate, take the screw, put it through the plate, then line it up on the bracket like so. Put the nylon lock nut on it. Now the nylon lock nut will have a nylon ring and then no ring, so the ring goes to the outside. So when you put it on, make sure the ring goes to the outside. And then take your 10mm socket or wrench, if you have just a wrench, Phillips screwdriver, and just tighten them up. Ring in there is going to keep it from rattling off. So there you go. That's what it should look like when you're all done.